All right, we are back. The Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C from superfruit acerola. My name's Dave, and I'm going to host today. Joining me in studio is Dylan Shivery.
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go with Ross. Well, I just spoiled it. We have a guest. Yeah.
To start over. I'm kidding. Let's go.
Hey, very happy to be here, man. Gosh. Look at Billy Boy over there.
Spoiler alert.
It's been such a long time, man.
You can't just let a surprise happen.
I mean, we were about 30 seconds away from spoiling it anyway, but hey, man.
What's up?
How we doing?
Solid.
Give the man a real introduction. It's noted New York Times best-selling author W.R. Bolen.
It is.
Host of the Oysters, Clams, and Cockle podcast with Barrett Dudley.
The Ross
True.
Bolen podcast.
The Ross Bolen podcast.
True.
Probably some other shit.
Bunch of other shit we don't have to talk
Banging
about.
the can. More on that later.
A lot of podcasting, though. We're doing podcasts. That's what we do.
It's cool that
you
you're
guys,
here.
us. That's what we do.
You know you're here, right? Smack dab in the middle of podcast week.
No shit. It's podcast
Yeah.
week. Man, dude, I feel
It
like
is.
it's every time I'm here.
Yeah,
it's
well.
somehow podcast
Well, it's
week.
been successful.
But
so
Yeah.
we're running it back.
We're running it back.
No, it seems like
Seems to make
podcast
a
week is going
podcast.
well. This is the first time I've been in the new digs, the full-blown new office, right? Have I been here before?
I don't think
you
you
I
tell,
don't think I've
you
been
tell
here
us,
before.
man.
I don't have the best
When
memory.
you walked
but
in, did it look familiar to you?
no,
start
it
there.
didn't. It didn't. I
Okay.
feel like I would have remembered this. You know what it is? It's that I've watched so much of y'all putting it together on Instagram, on your stories
Feels
in
like you've
particular,
been here.
that it feels like I've been here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know this, but when I'm not here, I watch y'all like a hawk. Everything you do and say and tweet.
You know, they say keep your friends close, and
But your enemy's closer. Yeah, that's how I operate for sure.
It's not quite a finished product in here, by the way.
What's unfinished?
We're getting a wall constructed as we speak. It's going to be a nice backdrop.
And we're making them pay for it.
I was gonna say, getting political early here.
Yeah, we're putting a shouldn't call it a wall. It's more of a backdrop situation. That'll be sick.
Did you see the My Pillow guy got his phone seized, and I think he was at Arby's.
No way.
He was either at Arby's or Hardee's. I've seen
Either.
mixed-
Okay.
different reports, but
I don't know which one's better. In terms of the
Hardee's
story, I
is
know which
regional.
one's.
We don't
yeah.
have very many Hardee's down here, but Arby's we do have. And let me tell you, the one that they redid next to Cavender's, you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I do.
It was the worst Arby's experience I've ever had. I did go to
Before
Arby's.
or since they've redone it?
Post. Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's just drive-through, right? So first of all, for anybody who doesn't have context, it was an Arby's that they ripped down, and I was like, "Oh man, this is
Damn
semi-close
shame.
to my house. I'm excited about this. Who knows what could be put in? Maybe it'll be a Starbucks. I don't know."
Is that what you really wanted?
I didn't care. Just was happy. I'm a big Arby's hater, as you know, Dave. I'm on the other side of the fence from you. It's not the wall though.
I'm not an Arby's guy either.
And they erected a fucking Arby's.
They put up just a different Arby's.
They ran it back.
Crazy. They did. They ran it all the way back, and then they opened it only drive-through. And I think partially because they can't get enough people to work there. That's my
Well,
theory.
let me tell you this. My curly fries, how many fries would you think when you order a large curly fry because you're, a little bit down on a Sunday for whatever reason?
You don't have to make excuses to me about why you got a large curly fry, but at least 30
used to be a piece of shit. How many should be curly in the curly fries?
out of the 30.
What percentage?
90.
I think I had 2 fries with actual curls.
What do the other ones look like?
They were just
straight-
straight fries,
Just
Just
little
straight as
tiny
fuck?
boys. Straight ones, yeah.
That's so stupid.
like the runts in the litter, all
That's
from the bottom of the basket
It was
type shit.
scraps. It's like when you pull up at Chipotle.
maybe
Cut the
you,
check, by the way.
maybe you got like the
They give you
last
the
scoop
bottom of
out
the
of the
barrel.
bottom of the fry
That's-
basket.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
it
it sounds like
seemed like.
happened.
That's trash, dude.
Speaking of Chipotle, not a sponsor, but baller move I saw from a dude. And I don't know if it's baller or not baller. I'll let you guys make the judgment there.
New segment: baller or not baller.
He gets up to order and he asks the guy. The guy's like, "What kind of meat would you want?" And the guy said, "Well, what's the most fresh? Which one did you just put in there the most recently?"
Wow.
And the guy was like, probably the prime rib or whatever, the carne asada, whatever they're doing now." And he went with that. And that's a good move.
I've never seen that done. I'm usually too much of a bitch, frankly, to like ask questions. That's
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, we should be doing that every time we're in Chipotle. Which one of these is, if one's been out here 20 minutes longer than the other, I probably don't want that shit.
I go out of my way to not make someone in the service industry's job more difficult. I don't, and especially
It's
when
big
there's
of
a
you,
line.
Dave.
I don't want to be question guy. I'm already
Hero.
question guy in a number of places, but I don't want to be that guy at Chipotle. And I just saw him do it, and I was like, man, frat on, good sir.
Yeah, generally my strategy
Fogs.
is to
Fogs.
avoid interacting with the other humans as much as possible. You know what I mean? I feel like that really lessens your odds of being murdered by a random Chipotle employee if you're not in there prodding and asking questions.
Did they ever cut the check or what, man? People
Nah,
wanna
they haven't
know.
given us a dime.
That's crazy, man.
They got to get more free advertising than any company in the whole country. Like they just come up a lot. You know,
yeah,
not
you're
always for
also
good reasons either.
But you're also encouraging people to steal from them.
Yeah, and for a while there, truth be told, like it got a little weird because that was a pretty large army we were sending into Chipotle's nationwide to steal their napkins, and it turned into a thing where like it kept escalating. Somebody sent me a Snapchat of him. He had taken the full napkin dispenser.
No,
and
that's a little
bounced.
far. Yeah.
And then we were getting like a Snapchat with somebody had like their fucking soda machine in the passenger seat of the car or something. Basically, people were just ransacking Chipotle's.
Some
And
guy
I was going to catch a lawsuit eventually.
Some guy like tracks down a truck on the road and intercepts a pallet of napkins somewhere. Just a heist.
like it's a fucking
Ross basically ordered his followers to January 6th Chipotle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
it was
much.
a bit of an insurrection situation.
Ross is in there with a Viking helmet.
I had to pull back. No shirt. I had to pull back though. We had to pull back the reins on that a little bit. Now I'm starting to amp it up again, but it got a little weird. Anyway, fuck Chipotle. Take their shit. And bring it to me.
The food is very average. I can't get off of it.
I'm a Freebirds guy now.
Yeah, but
Unless Chipotle wants to drop the bag.
every time I have Freebirds, I'm like, man, this is better. This is better. I should just be coming here.
Yep.
And then somehow I end up back at the fucking Chipotle. I don't know what's happening. It is. It's the convenience of it. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Ross, what are your top 3 nut moments?
What?
What are your top 3 nut moments?
Number one, the one that created my child, upcoming in February.
The literal
like
nutting.
The literal nut.
Number 2, I think. I'm trying to think like my all-time. I mean, one of my all-time favorites is definitely hitting every green light when you're driving, like on the way home. And it
Mash
has to
that
be.
nut
I'm not
button.
talking about hitting 2. You know that shit
No,
happens
no,
all
You're
the
talking
time.
like not even tapping the brakes one time.
Like 7, 8 plus lights. You know what I mean? Just getting to cruise.
cruising.
Yeah, that's an all timer for me. I'm a big when you get a new tub of butter and there's that nipple, you know, the little nipple swirl.
Oh, yeah.
You like
know,
to tweak it a little bit.
That first like slice into a new tub of butter to make some toast or whatever, that shit gets me real hard.
You put off margarine vibes.
Nah.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Is that what that is though? Margarine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've eaten a lot
It's
of
really
that
good.
shit. What exactly is that?
I don't know what margarine is.
What is
It's
that?
like butter's like cousin. I don't know. It's the same
fake.
shit, right?
It's artificial.
Oh, it's
Butter's
artificial.
fucking
They don't use.
Butter's cousin.
They use dairy in that shit. They have
Oh,
to.
shit.
I don't know.
Margarine.
I don't know who
This
Darian
TV.
is.
By the way, the TV out here in our little sitting area.
Yeah.
It's we've had it for a long time.
Okay.
And like last Friday, I realized that the plastic was still on.
Shut the fuck up.
And I was like, oh my god, this is
That's a huge nut moment.
what a
there.
moment this is for me. I almost called you so you could share the moment with me, but I didn't.
Dude.
That kind of pisses me off when I find like a piece of electronics that
like,
has
what are you
had the
doing?
plastic on it this whole time. Like, man, I was never getting the full shine of this situation for God knows how long. You morons had your fucking TV.
I know.
Yeah.
We're scumbags over here, Ross. That's
we
what you
watched.
gotta
We
understand.
were watching Cold Pizza.
You guys don't care. You don't care about your
Dylan's
TV
always
enough.
putting on First Take in here. He's like, dude, I gotta see what Skip's up to or whatever.
Is that thing an OLED? OLED?
No, come on. We don't have that kind of money.
Yeah,
around
you
here.
don't. You
It's
don't
an
care.
OLED.
It's where like
That's
You're-
that's top of the line, dog.
Your new latest and greatest technology TV guy.
with TVs, I'm barely hanging on. As I get into my mid 30s, into my late 30s, I'm a little worried.
OLED's
'cause-
as good as it gets, Dave.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the,
where
the best picture out there.
the blacks are the blackest. You
But
know
it's
what I
up-
mean?
The clarity is it's really it's busting.
It's true black is what they call it.
So I'm missing out when I'm watching, I don't know, HBO's hit show House of
Okay,
Dragons.
just as an example, that's
You see this scene? Dylan hasn't watched
I gotta
it.
watch still.
Dylan's 1.5 episodes behind.
Yeah.
How is anybody 1.5 episodes behind? On
A
any-
player
I kinda
fell asleep.
I kind of respect that.
A player fell asleep.
I kind of respect that, honestly. I
was
think we're in
Sunday.
the age where appointment viewing is dead. I completely understand if you're like, I can't watch this shit Sunday night, 9 p.m., bro. I got to be asleep.
But it's not dead if you
got
follow
kids and shit, dude.
any of your social media, because you guys are so quick on it. You and Barrett spoiled the show.
We have to, dude. The game is the game.
Damn.
You can't be following us if you don't watch that shit on time, because we're pumping out clips by the next day.
The game is the game.
Because we record immediately after. This is the first time in my life I've ever done this, where I'm like, all right, I'll do a podcast at night on purpose.
That's when y'all record?
Right after the episode ends.
Damn.
Theoretically, you know, Barrett takes about 45 minutes to get from where his house is to mine. It's about a 5-minute drive. And he fucking...
Damn, you guys are
Why is
married.
Randy
We go
laughing?
straight into the studio and we record immediately afterward. And it's kind of a struggle because, like, you know, you gotta be awake.
It's like late at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me, new podcast, Wash Media, hosted by Randy, House of Wagons.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
As he
Talked
has a
about
dump
different
truck
wagons.
ass.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, you see my mug?
That's a butt there.
Does the female form make you uncomfortable?
Is that a...
You don't know that that's
It-
female.
Until
form.
you
look at the
turned it
front,
around.
David.
It could
Do
be
you see a dick?
It could be tucked.
Until you turned it around, I
It
wasn't
could
aware.
be,
Show
could
me your
be
penis.
an inverted penis.
Show me a penis.
I'm gonna be frank with you, because you've allowed your coffee to overflow. It looks like someone made number 2 all over the front of that female.
Yeah, he has a problem with that.
Yeah, I do.
Dylan
That's
gets
pretty
messy
gross.
with it.
Yeah.
God damn, that is
Bing bong.
what is in there, bro? What is that?
Bing bong, dog.
Oh yeah, y'all are weird here. I forgot.
Yeah, we drink
Fucking
coffee. It's really weird.
Strange coffee bits.
You like that one, huh?
That shit always gets me.
You know what I like, and you know what always gets me? Mizzen in Maine.
Yeah, I agree, man.
So did you guys see where Will DeFreeze is over in Italy? Dope
Yeah.
vacation.
Did see
Yeah.
that.
He's
But
looking
he's
good
in
in his Mizzen in Maine over there.
He is.
It's they're great for vacation. I mean, look, we were rocking them in Cabo at Dylan's wedding. They're
Right.
fantastic.
Last Friday, I'm getting dressed to step out with Bay, and she's like, "You know what?
That's
I
his
wish."
wife.
Yeah, that's my wife.
Cool.
You know, you've met her.
I have.
You were at our nuptials,
I went to your nuptials. Yeah.
and she was like, "You know what? I wish you wore more of your white mizzen and main button." Now, this is just truth in advertising here. She said this. Okay?
Organic.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Facts.
"Oh my god, I got to tell the squad about this," and here I am.
Yeah,
They do look good.
dude,
Yeah.
it's very nice. If you have a wedding or anything like formal to go to in the summer, throw that thing on. You don't have to worry about being dude with pit stains, just sweating his ass off. Because I'm a sweat boy.
It's probably the most breathable button down I've ever worn.
They're
in
the-
terms of, you know, not feeling overheated.
The inventors of the performance fabric dress shirt, Mizzen and Main combines the comfort and flexibility of your favorite athletic wear with the fit and style of a custom dress shirt, lightweight, breathable, and moisture wicking. Mizzen and Main's, clothing will have you looking great. Too much bing bong. Plus, their dress shirts are machine washable. That's huge. Because dry cleaning's expensive. I hate it. I hate all the plastic that they give you afterward, and you have to throw it away.
It's just one
I
more
hate
thing
throwing
to
shit
deal
away.
with. Fuck all that.
Yeah, it's a beating. I can just throw it in the washer and then hang it up, and I'm like, hey, look at me. I'm ready to go to whatever formal event, maybe church, Dylan.
Fancy boy.
Sure.
They may have gotten famous for their dress shirts, but Mizzen and Main now makes incredibly comfortable flannels, no-tuck shirts, performance polos, chinos, and so much more. All in performance fabrics with modern tailoring. With Mizzen and Main, it never felt better to look your best. They've got over 30,000 five-star reviews, so you know they make a great product. With work from wherever being the new norm, I love that Mizzen and Main fits whatever my work situation will be in 2022. Did you know that Mizzen and Main's 10th anniversary was in July? Did you know that, Dylan?
I did.
Wow.
Okay. I was just seeing if you're paying attention over there. Good for you.
Now you know.
Yeah.
I used to wear all those stiff dress shirts to work. Now I don't. I'm completely a Mizzen guy. Love it. We got a special offer for our listeners. Mizzen and Main just turned 10. So they've got great deals running on their site all summer long. Right now, if you go to mizzenandmain.com and use promo code CIRCLING, you'll receive $35 off any regular price order of $125 or more. That's $35 when you go to mizzenandmain.com and use promo code CIRCLING. That's MIZZN and MAIN, in case you can't spell Maine for some reason. Anyway, Dylan, did you ever find that beeping in your home?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I got some of that going right now too.
It was in Lil Bay's bedroom as she was asleep.
Ooh.
So what did you do?
Oh no.
Oh, man, those things are like cockroaches.
Mhm.
You can't kill them.
Mm-hmm.
You unplug, you take it off the shit, you
Keeps
unplug
going.
it, then you take the battery out. Okay, I fix the beeping, and then it'll just keep beeping at you.
You got to take it out back
What is
and
this
beat it to
wizardry?
death with
You
a
do. You
baseball
have to
bat.
go Office Space on.
Yeah,
it,
that's the only way.
basically.
It's the
Or
only
you could
way.
just replace the battery.
Dude, I've got one
There's
right
another
now.
option.
It's not this it's not the fire alarm like y'all were dealing with. It's the fucking alarm system. There's a triangle on it that's lit up. This triangle's clearly a bad thing.
Ooh, I don't want to
but
dox
it
you, but you're a
keeps-
Ring guy, aren't you?
Yeah, but this isn't a Ring alarm. This is like some random ass service, ASI or whatever. And anyway, the point is it fucking beeps every 2 minutes and I can't get it to stop. And when I call, they put me on hold.
Nope.
And I'm not doing that shit.
Nope, I'm
so
not
this is
doing that shit
forever for
either.
me, I think.
I would live with the beeping too. I don't want to be on hold.
Nah,
This is shit.
I'm about to rip it off the wall though. This is
you
at the
should.
office, so it's like it's driving it's all three of us insane.
Hey, you know what one of the best developments in modern tech has been? Not just OLED TVs, but when you call someplace and you got like a question and you have to be on hold, and you can just give them your number and they'll call you back.
I thought you were gonna say the fleshlight.
Well, the flashlight is one.
I got to agree with you.
Shout out
here,
to
though.
Aubrey Marcus.
This is, dude, the first time it offered me, where it was like, you are 26th in line. Press 2 for a callback. I was like, oh my God.
Did they call you back?
moment?
How, yeah. And how did it take
Hell
this
yeah.
long? Wow, way to tie it back in,
I'm
Dave.
sorry.
How did it take this long for us to get to that place, though? That is such an easy ass piece of technology to implement. Thank God it's finally happening. Free at last.
Did y'all see where this kangaroo killed a guy?
What? Like beat his ass to death?
Yeah, murdered him in cold blood. His owner, in fact. It was a
Mm.
fatal kangaroo attack, first in Australia in 86 years. Which, does that surprise you?
Yeah. You feel like they'd be getting somebody at least every 5-10 years, right?
I'm going to have Randy throw up a photo from Slack. And while this is not the kangaroo.
In question?
This is the late, the great Roger, noted online kangaroo who looks totally swole.
Who
Celebrity
served-
kangaroo.
Who served 30 years in prison.
Just stands there bowed up like Nate Diaz. Just ready for all the smoke.
How did they get that ripped? Like where do they? What
It's
are they?
all that
palm?
bouncing around.
They do a
all
lot of
day.
hit training.
Drop that routine, player.
Dude, honestly, they're doing a lot of paleo.
This dude's hitting the speed bag on a daily basis, though.
But his face is even like, yeah, that's right, bitch.
Exactly.
You know, he's ready for hands.
They get facial muscle going.
Yeah.
Like it's their whole body that becomes swole. It's gross. These kangaroos.
Yeah.
And again, like that's
you
you want to fight that thing? I don't think so.
You unknowingly hit on his little kangaroo girlfriend, and he's ready to
You got a problem, bro? Right in your
defend
face.
her honor.
He's gonna kick you in the chest.
I just
What?
don't
They
see
say-
a scenario where I'm hitting on a kangaroo.
I was just saying.
I mean, they're cute
like,
as
but
fuck.
if you did, this is what you get. This is what you're staring at 30 minutes.
some
later.
of those kangaroos are pretty slim thick. So
I don't know.
I
I've
get
seen
it.
you.
Yeah.
You've said some weird things to me after a few drinks.
That's true.
They got that little pouch, you know.
Oh yeah, you
Get
had a
in
lot of
there.
takes on that pouch. What were you saying earlier for the show? You're like, yo, they can carry my CBD in there.
You carry something in there. Yeah,
Their offspring, maybe.
yeah.
Dude,
I think that's its intent.
Yeah, this was his wild kangaroo. I guess it wasn't wild if he was keeping it as a pet, but
I don't
certainly
know about
was
that.
not domesticated.
Keeping it as a pet, keeping these wild animals. Like, look, if it's a dog or it's a cat or it's a fish or it's a frog or whatever, that's cool. But like people that keep getting these wild animals and trying to have them as pets, whether it's like a gorilla or a kangaroo or a fucking lion, like they're going to kill you eventually.
Chimpanzees, they
The
won't just
chimps,
kill
man,
you.
you
They
can't-
will
Yeah, they'll tear your face right off.
they tear it off. They'll put it on their face and
Yep.
like do comedy to
Full,
you as
full
you're dying.
Buffalo Bill. It's sick in there,
So
dude.
they know how to throw hands. Like we've seen those videos, right?
The Roo?
Have you seen the one where that dude's dog is being attacked by a kangaroo and he's out there and they straight up square up and they're like
Like an Irish boxer?
they're boxing.
No, he just popped it with a cross.
He popped him one time and it stunned the kangaroo and he's like, oh,
Kangaroo was like, well,
so I didn't know you could.
Nobody's ever punched back before.
I didn't know you could throw
It's-
down like that, sir.
typically doesn't get this far.
No shit.
A bouncer breaks it up normally.
See, I'm not worried about the hands so much because I feel like, I don't know, there's a weak like bicep to forearm ratio for this particular kangaroo we're looking at here. But the kick is what I'd be concerned with.
Yeah, they hop up on they use their
Mhm.
tail to like support themselves and they kick.
Bam! Right
They
in your
kick.
fucking chest.
don't
I
want
feel like
that-
that
you don't
would
want
throw
that
me
smoke.
15 feet. Yeah.
They can get to 7 feet tall.
Somebody sent my wife a bunch of maternity clothes, one of her friends, you know,
Sure.
and they sent a shirt for me, and it's this big black. It's kind of tight. It looks like it might be like a designer
Does
tee.
it have a marsupial pouch?
Yeah, then it's got a pouch on the front.
Let's fucking go.
I think it's kind of tight,
That's sick.
so I can just stick the baby
Yeah.
in my fucking shirt. This isn't even
Ross
like
is expecting a young lad.
Yeah, in February.
I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Of 2023. It's the sex is yet to be determined, I suppose. But yeah,
a lad or lassie.
I'm gonna stick this thing in my shirt. I feel like I'm a little worried I might forget it's there when it's real small.
No. No, you'll be fine.
No, I'll be all right.
Thank you all for taking that segment over, as I'm having a computer issue. Is this whatever this is? It won't get off my screen.
Oh, that's not going to go.
What is it, man? Did somebody lemon party?
No,
it's King.
It's not a lemon party. It's not. I didn't get lemon partied.
Dude, people did that to me way too often. Like you say it, and I immediately can see the whole thing in my head, which isn't good.
Is that the one that you couldn't get off the screen in time?
I mean, you definitely couldn't get it off the screen in time. If it was on your screen for any amount of time, you were damaged by it.
Wasn't
but it
there
was all
one
those
that,
old men, older gay gentlemen participating in sex with each other all over the screen. It was like that scene in Wolf of Wall Street where they come back and their butler or their maid is in the house and he's got all his friends there and they're all fucking everywhere. That's what a lemon party was.
Wasn't there one
weren't they peeing in each other's mouths?
There's one that you couldn't X out.
I don't think so.
I never really looked.
I don't know.
Focused on the content too much as I was trying to get rid of the image.
It just kept being put on my screen. You get so many looks at it for 1 second, and eventually you memorize the whole thing.
Lemon party. This sounds so pleasant.
Let's talk about other ones that are bad. Meat spin.
This Kangaroo.
You trying to get us back on the rails?
I'm derailed because of this computer thing. I need a Mac.
What do you have? What is this?
My Mac died like week 2 of the company, and
You
Will had this. I don't know how we got this sponsor deal or something, but it's a PC. And Will was like, here, you can use this. And it's been fine. It's just now there's a window that doesn't want to close and it seems to be frozen. And I don't really know how to access the task manager.
Well, you can at least read King Charles's outrageous list of daily demands revisited.
Yeah, I should check that out.
It's a hot article you got there.
Any final words for the Queen?
I don't care. I never did.
Okay.
And I never will. As I said on the Ross Bolen podcast, I care so little about the Queen that I abandoned what's the Crown on Netflix? Is that what it's called?
I just started watching that.
Dude,
2 seasons of great TV and I still bailed because I don't care. I just don't care.
I tried. I got it through like 3 episodes and I was like, how can this entire show be about a crayon?
The Crown?
Wow. Randy's holding up a
Oh, the
notepad.
crowd they just not trying.
It says Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, I know. I tried that, Randy, and it's fine.
It's the oldest.
People don't want to hear my computer problems. I get mad.
That is one of those things, though, with a Mac. Control Alt Delete solves all your problems with a PC. You know, all of them, no matter what. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist with a Mac.
It's the fix all.
What do you do on a Mac? Task Manager. That's a PC.
I don't know how to work this thing, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm starting to feel more and more like Dylan every day with technology, where I'm just like, I'm losing it.
I have a handle on technology.
Actually.
I'm
You
doing
famously
just fine.
You famously do, literally.
Apparently
famously
more
do.
than I do, as I'm over here just tanking the pod.
I seen you try to
Yes.
mount that TV. That's one of the funniest things.
Oh, don't.
What do you mean?
Don't.
The one that you broke, the one that you dropped.
No,
or
yeah,
whatever.
I did drop a $1,000 TV that I had to then replace immediately.
That sucks balls.
Ross, the question that people are wanting to know, they want to hear you answer this.
Okay.
Did U.S. chess grandmaster use anal beads to cheat his way to victory against world #1 Magnus Carlsen?
What's your thought on just overall like using technology to assist in like winning? That's against the rules.
Yeah, so I've had to think about this a little bit, and in particular, with it depends on the sport. And in chess, first of all, I had never considered this. Look, Astros great Jose Altuve was accused of possibly using like a buzzer on his chest when he wouldn't let people rip his jersey off, right? It turned out it was because he has a bad tattoo, which I realize sounds like total bullshit of an excuse. But yeah,
Spin zone.
Look, obviously you don't want to have, but I don't think anybody. Here's my stance. If you're inventive enough to make it to where you do not get caught and it is entertaining to me when in some way, shape, or form, then I don't care. Anal beads, if you'll go there and you pull it off, like, and how are they going to prove it? How are they going to prove that you had those up your ass?
Okay, who tipped whoever leaked this off?
So
It's got to be his
I don't think it's
assistant.
been. Okay, so I guess this was like a major upset, and they're like, all right, how could he have? People just like, how could he have possibly done this? And someone said he had like a buddy at home. This is just a theory. He had a buddy at home who was using artificial intelligence, AI. It's the future, Dylan.
Okay.
And had like the game going, and like he would see what the AI would do after the guy, the world number 1, made his move, and he would buzz him, and the buzzing would stimulate his rectum and let him know, like, hey, Bishop, or King.
So when these two morons were
Who's
like,
the
all right,
king?
how can we plot and scheme to get you to beat world number 1, Magnus, whatever? The idea they came up with was a vibrating set of anal beads. Well, they were like, well, we've already got these vibrating anal beads.
You got to conceal
Potentially,
it somehow.
yes.
Let's use these, and you'll obviously put them in your ass.
And I
then
think
I'll
these
buzz
are
you.
available in most like sex shops,
Right?
Because it's like, oh, I'm gonna put this up your 2-hole, and then I'm gonna have fun with you.
I'm gonna
like,
turn it on.
I got a little remote control.
Yeah. It's a
Dave.
good idea.
That would be a good bet payoff.
No, it would not.
What, that Dylan has to do a whole show with the vibrating anal beads in?
Yeah.
And you get the remote?
I would resign.
I wouldn't mind. I'd give it to somebody else.
That's weird. You don't want to be the one stimulating him.
No. I just want to be there to see it all unfold. Let me be clear. This sounds like bad Daily Mail journalism, but I think basically this is just like they saw some people on Twitter talking about it, and then they just ran it as a story.
That's hilarious.
One fan tweeted, currently obsessed with the notion that Hans Niemann has been cheating at the Sinquefield Cup chess tournament using wireless anal beads that vibrate him the correct moves.
Here's what I think.
Okay.
I think this 19-year-old American
badass
beat this Magnus douchebag. And they're
We
like,
don't know
oh,
if he's a
fuck this.
douche.
He's 19 years old. This American Chach guy. We don't want him to win. So
We're gonna discredit him.
We're going to make up this shit.
Same thing as Jose Altuve's situation.
Has anybody ever called you American Chotch guy?
Almost definitely, yeah.
Have you seen this guy's hair? He's got great chest hair.
Which one, Magnus?
No,
the other
Niemann.
Neiman.
Yeah.
Neiman and Magnus. Sounds like a vineyard outside of Napa.
You know how they reviewed the Astros tape? Sorry, Dave. You know how they reviewed the Astros tape and you could hear the banging?
Sure.
Right? You could hear the banging of the cans, especially in the games where there was very little, no buzzing, just banging.
No, I'm talking about for the chest guy, though.
I mean, but more so, wouldn't you be able to review the tape and like notice that he's like, ugh, every time his ass, because it's not like you can avoid, like you're going to react. Like there's a vibrating set of balls in your ass.
Well, maybe.
You think he practiced enough to where like he could literally take
it's something that I would practice. You have to do some sparring before you go out there and fight night.
I just don't know if it's worth it. This is chess.
You know, Dylan famously does a really, really good Christopher Walken impression. Dylan, I want you.
The anal beads.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They were up my ass.
No. You're the opponent. You're the opponent.
Dave had the remote. I'm the opponent?
Yeah, you're the opponent.
I think this guy's cheating.
What do you mean?
I think he's got, I hear a buzzing sound. I think it's coming from his ass. How's that, Ross?
The worst Christopher Walken.
What are you talking about, dude? If you close your eyes, it's like he's sitting in here with you.
People think
I've never lost before.
People are saying it's gone viral.
Why do they make you do this? Well,
because it's so good, and they like to imagine Christopher Walken sitting there with them.
like he's the other host on the podcast.
He's got beads in his 2-hole.
Hey, Elon tweeted
I don't
about
know.
this. He quote tweeted the story and said, and he quoted, talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one can see. Parentheses, because it's in your butt.
Okay.
That's
That's
a Schopenhauer quote. Correct. You knew that.
Who's
off
Schopenhauer?
the dome.
Yeah, I didn't see it on your computer screen. Look, Elon is the most immature billionaire we will ever have. Like either that or he's like, he just loves shit posting and dumping out stupid humor onto Twitter so much that he can't help himself because he knows it stimulates the masses, just like Dave would be stimulating Dylan with that remote. And
Correct.
Yep.
I can't tell which one it is though, man. Like, I have a pretty immature sense of humor. All right.
No.
Like I appreciate that about myself. It's one of the things I like about me. It keeps me young.
I fancy you like a Wes Anderson guy.
But this fucking guy, Elon, like he's on a 12-year-old level humor still, which is crazy because he's like a 42-year-old man with, more money than God.
A lot of money.
Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely a strange. I don't put it past him, especially at this point, since we've seen what he's done with Twitter. I don't put it past him to spend billions of dollars just fucking around on some shit, which puts you in a real Bond villain type of situation, you know?
That's what the whole space thing's about.
It's being the final frontier.
He just wants to go to space, man.
He's trying to colonize Mars.
It ain't happening.
Not in our lifetime, son. We can barely cut. We're fucking up this shit so fast here. I don't know what he wants to go fuck something else up for.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Fucking
I work with Dylan, guy who famously does not recycle.
Hey, you hear about this
Global
Jimmy
warming.
Webb? You hear about this Jimmy Webb telescope situation?
Oh, yeah. Jimmy Webb, man.
Dude, it can look like billions of years into the past. Doesn't that rock your shit?
There's galaxies
Does
out
that not
there.
rock your shit?
It does.
New Jim Webb just dropped. Did you see that?
What?
It's some space shit.
I didn't get
New
the
Jim
alert.
Webb?
Anyway, Mars. Think about it.
Final Frontier.
What am I thinking about? I'm familiar with the planet.
Think about it, bitch.
Like us on Mars.
Would you go?
No.
Fuck no.
I've got a family
I'm going,
here on Earth.
Question.
I'm going down with the ship.
How many people have to go before you'll consider going to Mars? If
I'm
they're
a-
like, all right, we've colonized it with 10,000 people for 5 years, now will you go?
I'm the last one getting on the ship
Is
from
it
Earth.
is it under
Last one.
Is
They're
there a
like-
dome, a bubble dome, to where I don't have to wear like
Yeah,
a
they got
breathing apparatus?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm still not going. It just doesn't sound very baller.
Have you seen photos of that thing? It's just a giant, red, terrifying rock.
It's not a very baller
It
planet.
would just be
don't-
like, no offense, but it would just be like hanging out in
Yeah, do they
Big
have-
Spring, Texas.
Do they have dope
Yeah.
shit like lakes and like
No.
beaches and stuff?
No.
Although we did
Can I go
find-
skiing there? Like, what do you
No.
do there for fun?
No, there's
just
a
throw
we
space
did
rocks
find
at each
signs
other?
of life.
That's it. That's all.
Fucking Dave just fucking twiddling his thumbs and pulling on his pecker.
The fuck? Has anybody done that in space?
Yes. Are you kidding? It's the
No,
first
I'm
thing
asking
you do.
you.
It's the first thing you do in space.
I think
It's
they
not
had to
the
make
first.
they had to make an announcement about. I'm not joking. Google like astronauts masturbating,
Oh,
and they had to make an announcement.
I will.
I'm telling you
It's gonna
to
take
tell
you to
them to
Pornhub.
stop jacking it in the International Space Station before they dismantled it because they're worried about people getting pregnant.
Shut
I
up.
swear to
That's
God.
not a thing.
I swear to God.
They don't let it just float around in there.
You think I'm immature enough to just make up this space cum story?
I think you clicked on an Onion article and you thought it was real. That's what I think.
On God, fam. This shit is
per
real.
per Snopes.
Damn it. No.
Did NASA warn astronauts not to masturbate in space? Some news outlets definitely use sensational and misleading titles to generate clicks. No, they don't.
It says from Reuters, NASA has not issued a warning to male astronauts about the danger of masturbating in space.
Y'all want to
Son of
just
a
start
bitch.
over?
Some online have misattributed a quote from a comedian in a podcast to a guest on the show who works as a mechanical engineer for a NASA contractor. And it
Ooh,
was me.
was it you?
Yeah, it was me.
Come on,
I
man.
started this.
Dude, for us to learn about this during podcast week is pretty fortuitous.
Right? No, but seriously, the amount of headlines. New York Post, NASA contractor pressed on what happens if you give astronauts porn. I don't know what the site is, but NASA scientists say astronauts should not masturbate in space. Like, that's serving as the third thing to show up on Google, man. So they need to get their shit together.
NASA's not very sex positive.
Doesn't seem like it.
They don't believe in self-care.
Because even if you do, get one off up there, you gotta clean your shit
You
up.
catch
You
it?
can't let it float around.
No.
No, you
You gotta
certainly
catch it.
can't.
Got to catch it in your own mouth.
No,
Okay,
stop it. Come on.
jeez.
Like
This is
Tom.
this is a
like
family
Tom from
podcast.
Succession.
Okay, don't laugh at that. These people are sick.
That's not
What
fun.
kind of audience did you bring?
Why'd you bring all these people in here?
All right, but it would be fun with food in space to like throw a fucking Cheeto and then, space swim over
Oh, yeah.
and catch it in
That's
your
like
mouth.
day one space shit, though.
Yeah.
Everyone does that.
Yeah. But you're not going to let me
This fucking guy.
drop a load in your mouth from
Stop.
distance.
From distance.
I'm sorry. I know this is a family show. I'm sorry.
Speaking of distance, I'm trying to go the distance with our good friends at DraftKings.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
The NFL's opening week was action-packed, and it's just getting started. Get ready for week 2 of touchdowns, big plays, and even bigger wins with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. This week, new customers can bet just $5 on any football game and get $200 in free bets instantly. Want more action? Everyone can experience the thrill of DraftKings early win promotion. It's simple. This Sunday, bet on any NFL team to win. If Your team leads by 10 at any point during the game. You get paid instantly, even if your team loses. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code WASHED to get $200 in free bets instantly when you place a $5 bet on any football game. That's code WASHED only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions do apply. See show notes for details. Think the Cowboys are going to cover?
No.
No. Think they'll ever be up by 10?
No.
Or whatever?
Probably not. I didn't look like it. Ask me the same question
They stink, baby.
about my football team.
How's your football team doing?
First place, Houston Texans, undefeated. Dylan.
It's been a game, dog.
Yeah, we tied the Colts, and it was because they played like dog shit. We suck.
I saw that, yeah.
We're big
tied
stinky.
for first
Davis
in the division.
Mills. Davis Mills look competent.
Oh, yeah.
Did his
We're
neck get-
really bad.
Did his neck get any shorter in the offseason?
No,
You got to
thank
get
God.
past the neck thing.
I love his neck. It's a thing of beauty.
The dude is all neck.
That's a trunk, a tree trunk.
Just
Shorty
because
give me
you
neck till I
were
pass out, like Bobby Shmurda.
For sure. Why not?
You hear about the Shmurda character? Oh man, that's a good song. That was a good song when it had its day. Shmurda. Shmurda.
What else you want to do on the show? What do you want to do?
You mixing in Murder Inc? It's Shmurda. He
Yeah.
should have done that. That's actually cool.
Yeah.
Did you watch? We talked a little Irv Gotti when I did RBP.
We did.
Is that documentary out, the Murder Inc. doc? I kind of want to watch it.
I-
'Cause that was a big part of my high school career.
Yeah. I don't know if it's out yet. I feel like I would have heard about it if it was though.
You know what is out?
Hmm.
This Instagram thing where like the stories just play audio.
Dude, Dave, you are cooking today on the transition.
I'm channeling Will. Will's in Italy. We're kind of vibing.
You're cooking like Russ.
Wait, what? Is that a thing?
Dude, people have been
Okay.
posting about it, and then
I've
I
seen
realized
lots
it.
of booty chatter.
You just
about it.
so you can you used to be able to
Yeah,
not have the audio play right when you open Instagram and open a story. Now it just blares, and
I'll tell you, they've been jacking with this on all the platforms though.
I don't like it.
I notice now, Dave, if I'm listening to the Spotify's and then I open the Twitter app, my music stops playing. Now you tell me why the fuck I need that to happen.
Hey man, that's
I
been
don't know.
happening to me too. What the shit is that?
You got to stop this shit.
Dylan uses Pandora. He's not even a Spotify.
It doesn't. I'm telling you, this is a conscious decision by the app makers though, because it's like it didn't used to happen. Now it's happening. Y'all changed something, and you're screwing with my vibes. Because I'm listening in the middle of a song. I'm getting to the good part, and now I open Twitter just because I want to read some tweets while I'm
Dude.
listening to the song, and the fucking song stops playing.
You know what happened to me yesterday? I'm in the car. Of course, my phone is connected to the Bluetooth technology. Not to brag, I have Bluetooth in the car.
Sure.
Generational wealth.
Wow.
I was listening to the radio and I heard a song that was like, "Oh, this is a pretty dope song. I wonder what it is." I pull out.
We
Shazam.
care a lot.
I pull out. I'm still a Shazam guy. It's one of my favorite apps. by
It
the
was
way.
Lizzo.
Shazam is dope.
Yeah.
I pull out Shazam, and when I open the app, the radio cuts off in my car because my phone can't figure out that I want to do both at the same time. Like that's the whole purpose of the app.
Somebody is in the steam room right now.
Like, what are you doing, Shazam people? Figure this shit out.
Dude, they changed something. Another example of this, they changed something to where on my fucking Bluetooth in my car now, if I'm listening to music and then I open Instagram, it starts playing the audio through the and I'm just like, it didn't happen 2 weeks ago. Why is it happening now?
What kind of car do you have? I can't remember.
Mine is it's a
He's pushing a Tesla.
I know. Just
thank
playing.
you for bringing up my car. It's a Tesla, all right? It's technologically
It's
where
the-
it needs to fucking be.
It's the Cybertruck. Is that right?
Doesn't
Nah,
it do a
it's not the
thing?
Cybertruck.
Doesn't it do a thing when, like, on Christmas, where you can press a button and it like pops trunk and plays "Ode to Joy"? Or
That
some
would be
shit?
sick if it popped trunk.
Doesn't it do something like that?
nah,
or
do
lights up?
Do you hit switches in there?
It makes it makes some very obnoxious noises.
No one has put switches on a Tesla.
Somebody has, I
Wait,
guarantee it.
He put candy paint on there. See the parking lot outside, Dave?
Dude,
It's
Ross
not
is
candy
dripping
paint.
Ross,
everywhere.
I'm looking out the window right now. Your rims are still spinning.
And
didn't
paint
even-
is all over the place. We gotta
didn't
clean this
even-
up.
I didn't even fucking drive here. I didn't even drive here.
All right.
But yeah, it does weird shit on Christmas.
Somebody's rims are spinning out there. I'll tell you that.
I do. Okay.
Someone's got spree wells out there.
Tell me I shouldn't put spinners on the Tesla.
Why wouldn't you? Is a better
How
question.
much do you
Ross,
think that'll run me?
Why wouldn't you do it?
I do not have an answer to that.
Exactly.
I think I might have to do it.
You can still buy spinners, surely.
What is the point of living this obnoxious life if I'm not going to go all out with it?
Hey,
The thing is, when you stop, they keep spinning.
you know those wheels
the
that
thing
stick
about them.
You know the wheels that stick out? What do you
the
call them?
spokes?
I saw a guy,
Swangers?
saw a guy the other day who got in a wreck with somebody
Shut up.
because of his rims.
Was it like an old Riviera?
Yeah, it
That's
was.
my neighbor has an
Dude,
old Riviera.
they
with,
stick out
spokes.
like 2 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
and
obviously
he
a
keeps
thing-
it in his garage.
He
It's like his
sideswiped
weekend
somebody.
car.
Like, this must happen all the time.
This dude has an old Riviera, and it's like very nice, and it keeps it in his garage, and it's like his weekend cruise around.
You
car.
can't park in a parking.
But it
like
has
a parking
spokes on
lot.
it?
Yes,
Dude,
like,
they stick.
like you're watching a Paul Wall video.
Elbows.
Elbows
Yeah, so
poking out.
And
This
he's
is
also
obviously-
sitting sideways.
Yeah, it's a thing where I'm from.
Right.
And every time I've seen those cars growing up in Houston, I'm like, how the fuck is this not regularly a wreck? It reminds me of the scene
How
in
is it
Little
illegal?
Rascals where they're in the go-kart race and he presses a button and that thing pops out the side of his wheel, that rich little shit kid, and it shreds the other people's tire. I'm like, that's just what this is.
Also-
there's no
hazard.
button. It's just out all the time.
Similar to the street race, title for title, pink slips on the line in Greece. Oh my God! There's a scene where that happened.
Imagine you're in a full
Grease
parking.
love.
Imagine you're in a full parking lot and you see a couple of spaces that are available on either side of this old Riviera. You're like, oh, I can park here. No, you can't, because the rims are like all the way in the parking
They
space.
protrude into the next spot. Yeah.
Dave, you ever think about that? You
Yeah,
dumbass?
that's something I've thought about.
You stupid idiot.
Yeah, I'm not getting those. I'm just getting normal spinners like the 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah. Spree wells.
Anyway, Instagram's got a real problem here. Just want that's an all-time. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but
It is.
if I'm sitting here in the bullpen and people are working and I open up Instagram,
And it's like, we
And
care
just-
a lot.
exactly, more on that later. Something plays, it's just really annoying to people. And you know who's
it
really
really
bad
is,
about it? And they've caught some smoke already is Barrett. Barrett used to like straight up watch full videos without
what you watching,
headphones.
dude? You gonna share it with the whole class?
Like what? Yeah, it sounds like a humorous Twitter vid. What is it?
Seriously, this is not cool. You cannot do this, people. You cannot be playing fucking TikToks, flipping through with it on full volume with a bunch of people around
Yeah,
you.
keep your volume down.
What the
dog.
hell is wrong with you? It's called sound. It's ear assault.
Yeah,
is what it
grow
is.
up, man.
Figure it out. Fucking Barrett,
Barrett, scumbag.
jackass. You hear he hates kids too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about
Fucking
it.
crazy.
Famous jerk. Don't invite him to your
You
kid's
egged
first
him on.
birthday party.
Unbelievable.
You egged them
Hey
on.
man, that's my job. Come on my show and you say some dumb shit, I'm gonna egg you on.
I'll never do
Keep
that.
going,
Bill-
baby.
Bill
Tell me
saw-
about how you hate the kids.
He saw a loose thread. He just started pulling on it, and Barrett did the rest.
Just handed
Yo.
him the rope. Like, just fucking have fun.
Look, I'm a stepdad of a 3.5-year-old toddler, man. I felt like I had a fucking free pass there to like nobody was gonna question me on the kid's birthday party thing. So I was like, yeah, tell me more. How much do you hate children's birthday parties? Let's make it a whole segment. And he was with it. He just kept going.
Were you at my son's first birthday?
I don't think so.
You kept
I would
handing him
remember
gas.
that.
He just kept throwing it on the fire.
That's
man.
right.
We had a toddy bar.
Also, I had no idea how many birthday parties for children he had recently been to, which made it all the more hilarious when I put that clip up and people were upset.
Did that make its way into your hometown friend group text?
Oh yeah, that did real quickly. But yeah, it's very funny to me that y'all threw him under the bus. That he had no idea that was coming either.
We had to.
You just assaulted him.
We torpedoed
He
him.
should have seen that coming.
We skewered his ass.
Like that's kind of on him if he didn't think that was coming up off the rip.
I would have come in prepared to defend myself if I was him, but
He thinks.
You got any
because-
bones to pick with Bill?
He thinks paywall content is safe. It's not.
No.
No.
Yeah, just
You
because
said
you're
what you
on
said,
the
dog.
paywall doesn't give you.
you said what you
Is,
said,
is
dog.
this the segment where we air our grievances against Bill? I got a lot of problems with you.
Yeah, go ahead, Don. You start.
Now it's my fucking turn? Is that what
Hey
you're doing
man,
here
what
now?
the fuck,
You bring in your friends and then you just fucking air
Yeah.
out your
Hey man,
personal shit?
what's your
It's just kind of therapy. It's group therapy.
That's the show now?
Yeah.
Welcome
We've
back to
pivoted.
Circling Back. We bring in our friends.
Will doesn't know it, but
We
Roast their
roast
ass.
them.
we've changed our platform.
This is
a
where
little
we
Bro,
roast our friends.
I fucking texted with DeFreeze the other day. This dude says, we got to get on the show together when I'm actually in town. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. Because it's still this running joke. Like, I don't think I've ever done Circling Back when Will was actually here. And within a week of that message conversation, Dave texts me. He's like, "Will's on vacation. Can you come do the show?" I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me." Fucking
Classic.
Will. Set
Vacation
me up,
Will
man.
at it again.
Vacation Will. It's still one of the best nicknames in like content personas.
He needs to
me.
get that tat.
That dude can straight take it.
I gotta say, Vacation Will needs to be put on notice that his wife is dominating him on vacation content.
Have
He
you
did a
checked this
story
morning?
dump last night.
Oh,
It
really?
was a late night event.
Okay, I was gonna say because
And
the
like
The
Sal
little,
Gal
the
shit
little
is
story
hilarious.
bars are like this big now because he has 1 million. I'm like,
Oh, no.
RBP old school.
Oh, I definitely did. I watched his story on the way here. Okay, yeah, that was ridiculous and sick, and an amazing amount of very cool photos. But I'm saying, from an entertainment standpoint, Sally is crushing Will when they're on vacation. To me, I'm a Sal Gal
We'll
guy.
let him know.
Did you watch the entire story thread he posted?
I might not have gotten to the end because, like you said, it was like 600 slides.
The last one is him at Chipotle stealing napkins.
He went to Chipotle?
No, it's just a callback to the Ross bit.
What the fuck?
Can
That's
you
what it's
imagine
called.
You just
going to-
made that up?
Can you imagine going to Italy and stopping in at a Chipotle? Just getting like a big ass burrito?
It's
Wait.
farm to table over there.
Wait, did he go there for soccer though, and then they canceled it because the Queen died?
That was part of it.
He went for a wedding.
Okay.
Wedding
in
is
Tuscany.
in Firenze.
Hey, I thought it was in Tuscany.
It's outside of Firenze. Tuscany actually encompasses that region.
Yeah, well, I knew
Ah.
that. I was checking, make sure you did.
I've never been across the pond
Thick.
myself.
Have you not?
Nah, man.
You should check it out, man.
Nah, man.
Dope.
I'm an isolationist.
Okay.
What's
that's
that
cool,
called?
too.
You are. Yeah, you totally are.
I'm a nationalist.
Yeah, big Ron Paul guy.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be careful about what I say.
You're just fine. Isolationist.
You're a
That
globalist
shouldn't be a
too,
dirty
aren't
word.
you?
But it is.
Yep.
Globalist.
Yep. Globalist as well.
Folks, we got Ross Bolen of the Ross Bolen Podcast Show. Globalist. Famously of the New World Order. Ross, give me your top 5 nut moments from the last administration.
Your Alex
Oh,
Jones is
Jesus.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I'm getting sued to bejesus.
You goddamn
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
You got,
That's-
hey,
that-
fucker.
Listen here, fucker.
You goddamn son of a bitch is one of the funniest
Dude,
things anybody's
I don't
ever
care.
said.
That guy could get canceled into oblivion. That clip, I can't.
It's goated.
I can't watch that clip one time. I have to go back. It's just,
You
it is just a man
call
on
someone you goddamn son of a bitch.
Look,
Listen here. He says, "Listen here."
similarly
What
to
is he?
similarly
Why
to
is he so folksy? Listen here.
Listen here. You goddamn son of a bitch.
Hey.
similarly to Trump, it's like you can't deny the quality of the content,
Right.
while at the same time it's difficult to look away from the damage he probably does. But like this dude, yeah, I can't. He's one of those guys. I can't tell if Alex Jones is so committed to the bit that he became the bit, right?
Yeah.
Or if he is a legitimate psychopath and doesn't realize what he's meddling with.
Well, he's
I think it's the former.
he's a CIA operative.
Yeah, he's obviously a CIA plant. Yeah.
Folks, I'm a little sus. A lot of people think that.
The day that Trump lost his Twitter privileges was a sad content day for everyone.
It was.
What's that new platform he's on that you're also on?
Truth Social.
Aren't you like, don't you have equity in True Social?
No, I don't.
You and the My Pillow guy?
I think he's just like volume shooting on True Social. I might download it just for.
You can't.
Don't
do it.
download it.
Don't do it, dude. You don't want to be on that
You're
watch
gonna be
list.
in a database. They're gonna
Yeah.
seize your phone when you're Arby's or some shit.
I love these fucking idiots trying to launch new social medias. Like, yeah, it's just that easy. We'll all hop on, bro. No, come on. It takes more than a few celebrities to get us all to jump on the bandwagon.
We saw what happened to Peach.
My family is currently trying to get me to join Be Real, and I had to tell them to suck my balls.
You told
You
your
should-
family
you should
that?
tell your family
I
that.
told my whole family that.
Oh,
my mom,
Debbie's
my
a nice
dad,
lady.
my brother, my
Debbie.
my
Are you still on-
sister-in-law.
Are you
You
still
told
on
Sam that?
Cena Weibo?
Nah, but seriously, I'm
That's
not getting
Chinese
on
Twitter.
There better be a fucking life-changing reason you're asking me to join another.
What
social
is
media.
Be Real? I genuinely don't
They
know.
still post on Peach.
It's fucked. It's legitimately like this. This is what makes Be Real sick. The selling point is that it's not like other social medias because it forces you to be real. You basically get buzzed, and it's like you got 30 seconds to post a picture of you doing really what you're doing. So you're like, oh shit, I'm at work. I'm doing this show
Man,
right
Stop,
now.
stop. Your phone buzzes or the beads in your ass buzz?
Hey man, that
Both.
sounds terrible.
It
That-
is.
That's
Does it-
awful.
That is so now you're more under control of the social media app you've downloaded because it literally tells you when to use it, gives you parameters for when you can post, and is doing that to you X amount
Who's
of times a
using
day.
this? Is this the kids or
Millions
is this
and millions of people, apparently.
Need to ask when Callie gets in. I want to see if her and her friends.
She's not on Be Real, man.
Maybe it's something we need to get in.
No, dude.
No,
Randy's got to look like he might be in it. Randy, what do you got? I'm turning your mic up.
No, Callie and Abby definitely are. They were talking about it all the time.
They are?
Shut the fuck up. The
Why did-
kids
the
are on
kid-
this.
These are UT students, man.
That's sick, man. That's fucked up. I can't do it. That's a terrible reason to join an app.
Randy, look me in the eyes. Are you on it?
No.
Dude, if you want reality, go walk around outside. The phone and the TV are for pretend. That's my opinion.
Go touch grass.
Go touch grass, loser.
Fucking
Be real.
dorks. Fucking bunch of dorks around here.
Be real, dude. Anyway.
You think Liver King's on Be Real?
Yeah.
You don't feel like it's just like that camera thing where it was chat roulette? Like it's just going to end up being people masturbating, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Everything
oh, shit, I
goes.
got 30 seconds to take a picture. I got my hog out.
Chat roulette was just a bunch of people masturbating, it turns out.
It was.
It was disturbing content.
Oh, man. You saw
Ross.
a lot of fat guy dicks in there.
Everything is fucking.
It's true. Best line in the history of TV.
Underrated season of True Detective, in my opinion.
Underrated, huh?
Vince Vaughn was great.
Oof.
He was perfect.
Oh my gosh.
I might rewatch that shit just for the Vince Vaughn lines one day.
We're really cooking now, aren't we, Dave?
We are cooking.
What's
Before
this?
we really cook, can we give a shout out to our good friends, our OG sponsor, Day One, in the door. Let us use their studio. Our friends at Early Bird.
Early bird.
Wow.
Early Bird CBD. Ross, check this out. Early Bird gummies are a recreational hemp product and contain 2.5 milligrams of natural THC and 12.5 milligrams of CBD in each gummy, formulated for fun and make you feel good. I am not exaggerating when I say I take one almost every weeknight. Helps me sleep.
The best sleep aid of all time.
That's true.
Will,
I don't need
I
melatonin.
almost called you Will. Bill, I know you're on that sticky shit, but you should try some Early Bird too, man. It's
I
awesome.
will. It sounds like a phenomenal product.
It is.
He said he knows you're on that sticky shit.
He does. That's what he said.
I mean, I am too.
Hey, you know how sticky
Only
it
the
gets.
stickiest.
Ross, check this out. Some folks use them to relax. Some folks use them to pregame a little before going out. That's
Okay.
Dylan. Dylan's always going out to galas. Some folks like to get that little buzz before they hit Barton Springs. Dylan goes there too. But what it comes down to is what they formulated is a microdose of THC that makes you feel great no matter what you're getting into. And you don't have to get lit. I don't get lit every week. Now I just take it and I relax. I watch maybe a House of Dragons episode featuring an
nice-
incest orgy.
Smooth, subtle high. And it's very pleasant.
Yeah,
Very
you don't
pleasant.
want to be stoned off your gourd. You want to just relax and
Well,
get some good sleep.
Some people do want to be stoned off their gourd, but that's not what this product's for.
That's
Unless
true.
You could take like 6 of them if you wanted to.
If
and
you
just
wanted
get-
to.
Not
and
recommended.
just
but
get
do what
absolutely
you gotta
lifted.
do. Early Bird is Austin based, and we'd like to garner. We would like all of you guys to recognize that they were our, legitimately first sponsor, right?
Absolutely.
First sponsor ever.
Paid us in cash.
And also, they're just really good dudes. We know them very well.
Nice.
Really good dudes.
We got a code. Ooh, we got a new code. This is
code,
big
hey,
news.
new code alert. This
is really big news. The following discount codes are now active. Promo code BACKER. Go to earlybirdcbd.com and use promo code BACKER. That's going to get you 20% off everything on earlybirdcbd.com. How dope is that?
Hey, 20%.
Hey, Bill.
Huh.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite weed strain right now? Personally, I'm on that Jeffrey Dahmer Kush.
That can't be real.
Dude, I've been gone off that. I've been
It's your
gone off
fake
that
weed strain
R.L.
shit.
Stein. Shit gave me goosebumps.
All right, they need to make that. Somebody's got to make that. I'd buy that.
No, but really, what kind of hooters are you puffing on? Right?
I'm trying to think, man. The few
The reads ended, by the way.
The few strains
I know all the strains. We did a segment recently. I read every single one of them.
the few strains
went
I've got
viral.
right now are newer. I haven't really fucked with them before, so
I
I'm
pull
gonna
up
have
to your.
pull it up.
I pull up to your house with just like a brick of that Shell Silverstein.
Shit.
oh
I've got
my
right now.
God.
I've got rose gold runts.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, and Thin Mints, like the Girl Scout cookies.
I pull up with a dime bag of Thin Mints. It's going.
A dime
Dime bag doesn't go very far these days,
Dime bag, you got
especially
one
with
nut.
What if
inflation.
what if I have 10 dime bags?
What is Biden inflation done to weed prices?
and something else called iced out. It's not good. I went to Colorado for a wedding a couple weeks ago, and they obviously have legalized marijuana in
They do.
Colorado. which is very nice if you're in Colorado. So I went to the dispensary. Guess how much a gram of weed is?
$20.
I want to say.
I don't know.
$10,000.
$3, sir.
Oh fuck.
Bill,
Hi,
a gram
sir.
to me doesn't mean much. I don't know how much weed that
when
is.
you were in high school, you didn't buy grams of weed.
I never bought weed
So
until
the
I
Most
went to
anybody
the
was buying
dispensary.
was a 20 sack.
$20 was for like a gram
I just bought dime bags.
of weed when I was in high school.
Dime
right?
bag Dylan.
It's like a gram is like a couple bowls, right? A few bowls,
Okay.
a few bowls. But it's $3 in Colorado. My point is,
and it's 20 here?
in Colorado, everything is the prices are being driven into the ground because there's all this competition. That's how capitalism typically works.
The
In a free
invisible
market.
hand.
Yeah, sure. And then here we're getting absolutely price gouged into hell. It stinks.
It's famously illegal in Texas still.
Right. But so what they do is they get a bunch of this shit out of the back door in Colorado or California, and then they come down here and they sell it at a massive upcharge because it's like when you're in a
That's
fucking,
what I do.
It's when you're in an NFL. That's what I know. I heard you're a
You
huge
shouldn't
dealer
admit
now.
to that.
When you're in an NFL stadium and they can charge you $14 for a beer, why is that? It's because you don't have anywhere else to go. You're fucked. You're stuck there.
This
You got to
guy.
pay this price.
There's got no supply and demand.
I do.
Economics.
Economics 101. And then if you're in Texas, they know they can charge you whatever the fuck for the weed because you don't have a choice. And as a result, pot prices during Biden inflation have gone crazy. To answer your question, it's a lot.
It sounds like you were taking community college classes with Stringer. Of course, that's a reference to The Wire, HBO's
With Stringer Bell?
all-time great show.
I got a new plug. It's the stickiest shit in Austin. I'll give it to you.
You know how sticky it gets.
Yeah.
Speaking of sticky, did you guys see how Russ got cooked?
Uh-huh.
Which Russ, the singer?
Well, he lost. He famously no, I'm sorry, Russell Wilson.
Oh.
Russ should be reserved for Russell Westbrook, a Russ that we like. I think most of us
Yeah.
enjoy Russ
Yeah.
in some capacity.
Russ to me is
Tough
Westbrook.
scene.
I don't think he's very well liked.
I like him.
Fairly controversial figure, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have the cleanest of J's anymore.
But you and I like
Jay's
him.
not clean, and that's kind of your thing.
yeah.
You and I like him though,
But-
as a baller. I don't want him on my team. Just say that.
Exactly. No, that's completely fair.
We're talking about Westbrook.
Played for the Rockets, of
You've-
course.
No, but Russ.
yeah, for about 45 days. Yeah.
45
if you
days.
watched Monday Night Football, you saw Russ get cooked. By
He
the
caught an
Seahawks,
L.
His old team.
He caught an L.
Yeah.
You've really fixated on Russell Wilson in recent weeks.
Yeah.
Why? Is it
He's
'cause
my
just-
least favorite athlete currently.
What did he
across
drop
all-
like a cringe TikTok, as the kids say?
You know what? Before I saw a TikTok, which I believe I saw it yesterday for the first time, I was still so out on this cornball.
I've been with you for a number of years now where I'm just like, oh my God, this dude.
What's his problem?
He's the worst, bro. But he feels like it came to look, obviously he did a lot of marketing build up to this matchup, Denver and his return to the Seattle Seahawks. So he was all over the gram. His wife is Ciara, so she's all over the gram and the TikTok, and I'm seeing this fucker everywhere. And
How
he's-
he locked down Ciara, I will never know.
Are we doing Ciara? I thought it was Sierra.
Sierra. I don't
Sorry.
know.
Yeah, it's Sierra. Point being, I don't know either. I don't know, man. But they're the cheesiest couple in the world. This dude, this suit he wore to game one was like a teal, like almost the color of my nails, but a tuxedo.
It was kind
Yep.
of shiny
Fucking
too.
outrageous.
Shiny tuxedo.
But it's like you have to know the line. He has no fucking self-awareness.
Dylan definitely knows the line.
As many, it's a cocaine joke. As many people pointed out on Twitter, when you wear a ridiculous outfit like that to a game,
You better win, bro.
you have to wear it to the press conference after taking an L, and that's not a good look.
You better win.
Gotta win.
You look like a dumbass.
He was wearing a tux, right?
Yeah, but he
Yes.
had to wear it
Shiny
to the post-game
tux. Okay.
presser and answer questions
I'm about to
losing.
really tie this together. Remember that Office episode where Idris Elba, Stringer Bell,
Yep.
his first day, and it happened to be the day where Jim wore a tuxedo
Yes.
to like mess with Dwight?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I can't
Yeah.
really marry the two. I just wanted to point out that there was a connection.
I mean, that's
crushed
the
that.
same level
Thank
of
you.
dumbass he looked like at this presser for sure.
Hey, we back up.
okay,
though.
but he saved it with a TikTok. Randy, if
Let
you
him
would do
know.
us the honor. I've not seen this. I just want to see this off the rip. Got to talk here.
he has two lazy eyes.
This is a Russell Wilson TikTok.
Two lazy eyes.
Is that what that is?
Hmm?
Because I
Ooh,
don't
hold
want to
on.
hear shit about looking stoned. This man looks stoned all the time. Why is he not getting made fun of?
What I care about. Okay, run that back.
What? This is... It says what I care about.
Faith, family, football, and then the 4 F's. You got to close it out with flying, which makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Well, but it
wait.
specifically had an airplane next to flying.
He cares
He
about
cares a lot
flying.
about flying. Not
It's a-
traveling, not getting to a destination, but the actual act of
Time out.
getting there.
Like
Is
he's
part
super
of-
into it.
Let me,
Bill.
in defense of Russell Wilson, is the prompt that you have to do, it has to all be F's?
He could
Faith, family, friends.
he could have said
flying.
he could have said a number of things that are better than flying.
No, that's not that it has to be F's.
Felines.
He chose to make it F's. Cats for sure. Yeah,
Frogs,
just felines.
frogs.
Yeah, friends.
That would have been a good one.
Where
he
was
did friends.
Friends?
No, he did friends.
Oh, he
Didn't-
did Friends?
Friends in there?
No,
No, it's
family,
faith, football,
faith,
family.
football.
You know why?
Flying.
Because
Oh,
he
you
doesn't
gotta
have any
go
fucking.
friends.
He doesn't
He
have any
didn't-
fucking friends.
That's
That's
he
the
doesn't
problem.
have friends.
He's got
Dave.
no fucking friends. You ever seen this dude with another dude that is not like a member of his press team?
You know what's funny to think about? So, Future obviously used to be with Sierra.
Yes.
Yes.
His kid is in the custody of Russell Wilson.
Yes.
Imagine Future watching this, being like,
Dude.
"Oh my God, this man is raising my son."
It's such an outrageous switch off between those two.
The guy
that
who's
Jay-Z
famous
did
for, like-
Jay-Z put a line in one of his songs about it though, where he's like, he said, "You got to be careful with how you handle your marriage, or in the future, some other dude will be playing football with your kid." And it was like a direct shot at that
Oh,
situation.
that's good.
It's a good line.
That's
but
sneaky.
Speaking of,
It is weird as fuck.
Dylan's been popping perks.
Yeah,
Sick, dude.
I don't pop
Just
perks.
popping perkies.
It's not a funny joke about David.
No, it's not, Dave. People die from Percocet.
crisis.
That's Future.
It's a crisis.
Future likes to talk about Percocets.
But it is a absolutely.
I'm the
that's
bad guy
that's-
now?
It's another one of the things about their situation, Ciara and Russell Wilson.
Dave, it's the juxtaposition,
Yes.
Future to Russell Wilson.
Yes. It makes no sense.
One guy has, he's a mumble rapper.
That's the
who-
stuff I
who
like.
Sips lean. The other guy is a corny.
Don't call him a
quarterback.
mumble
But
rapper.
Future's one of the dudes that literally takes pride in like, how many baby mamas can I have, like separate and individual of each other, right? And I think he's at like 7 or 8 now. And Sierra is one. And look, that's I saw that wine video, man. I know what she's capable of, and that's where I get confused because I don't understand how Russell Wilson picked up the drop bag here.
He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. A man in good
But he's
shape.
a goober.
Such a douchebag.
He's the
So,
ultimate
Dylan,
douchebag.
no offense, but look in the mirror.
I'm a douchebag too, but I'm a different kind of one. I'm a cool one, man. No, but he has no self-awareness. You know that.
I think
It's the thing about
he's
him that
finally
sucks.
become self-aware. I think he understands that his brand is cringe.
Did you just watch that video? You think that man is self-aware?
Oh yeah.
Faith, family, football. Look, here's the thing.
By
Don't
the way,
do
that
these.
song-
Don't do these videos, dude. Don't do these.
Very
running-
religious fellow. That song is by a noted 90s supergroup, Faith No More.
Of course,
What's he telling us?
he
Why
ran.
is that?
He ran the 1-man 2-minute offense. Remember,
I did that last night.
he was injured. He was injured, and you see this one, Bill?
No, but I saw this week where he failed to call a fucking timeout for about 40 seconds.
So when he had his hand was injured, he couldn't play.
Okay.
He got out there before a game. I think this was last season, and he ran
Oh,
by himself
a pretend game.
a pretend
Simulation.
2-minute offense.
Did you see him standing out there like a dumbass before the Denver game? Before Denver Seattle? Spinning in a circle with his eyes closed? It's like, just don't do shit that makes you look like an asshole.
That's his brand, and I love it.
There's a line though, like, look, yes, there's X amount of douchebag in all of us. I've got a lot
Sure.
in me. I have to keep it tampered below a certain line as to not offend the other humans. Everybody knows that. That's how you have to roll. Russell fails on every level to do this. He goes full douche. He has no real authenticity to him on any level. He just throws everything. They asking him questions about how they lost this game. He's bringing Jesus into it
Yeah.
and God into it. But you just fucking lost. God and Jesus got nothing to do with it. You got beat, dude. Don't drag
God's
God
plan.
into
Next
this.
question.
God's plan.
You know, God famously gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
That's true. That's true.
Dylan, you taught me that.
I don't remember that.
You taught him that,
I
though.
don't recall.
You taught him.
Anyway, I hate him.
What are you doing?
It's that time. What?
This weekend in fun, presented by Dylan. Athletic Greens. You love your athletic greens. I do too.
Oh, it's how I
I
start
start every day with it.
every morning.
Empty stomach, rip open a pack, mix it with a little bit of water. Boom. Getting my vegetables. In fact, I'm getting 75 high quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and Bill, adaptogens to help start your day right. Special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, your recovery, your focus, and aging. All the things, man. Dylan, look at you. You look optimized.
Thank you, Dave. It's the best way to start a day, as you mentioned. Your body can just you can just feel it coming alive. I think when you drink that stuff, you know?
It's fantastic.
Really, it's like your body's thanking you for all the good shit you're putting in.
For me, it's tough to get the right servings of fruit and vegetables every day, especially vegetables. And like doing this is like, it's a good way to start the day, like knowing, all right, I'm covered. I got those 75 high quality vitamins and minerals and all that.
And the way it's described, you might think it tastes like lawn clippings or something. No, it actually tastes sneaky pretty good.
It is good. It's very good. And you know what? It's cheaper than getting all the different supplements yourself. Can you imagine?
No.
You got like pop in like 8 pills or something, or one like giant multivitamin. Not for me. We love it. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/circling. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/circling to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Ross, what are you doing this weekend?
Only the fun stuff.
Oh,
Okay?
man.
Just
Yeah,
make
we
it
always
fun.
have like really dope stuff we're doing.
So
I hope
if you have to
came
paint a
prepared.
fence or something, leave that out. We don't want to hear about it.
Okay, so this weekend, when is ACL? That's not this weekend, right?
No. Octobes.
Yeah, that's next month actually.
Okay, so not
A
yeah.
few
You know, I'm
weeks.
looking at the calendar here, and so I guess if it has to be fun, I don't have any. I've got nothing.
That's awesome. Ross Bolen, everybody.
Nothing. That's
Man, want to hang out or something?
good times, huh? No, dude, I've just gotten through like a
He said
fucking
no.
ridiculously tumultuous period. I'm trying to chill on the weekends. I'm resting. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing that's so fucking badass?
Oh,
We got to
thanks
do a
for
whole
asking.
segment on it.
Thanks for asking. I have a lot of cool stuff going on. Friday, I'm stepping out to dinner.
Wow. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
this guy eats meals.
I mean, I'll probably go
very
to dinner.
cool.
Bay and I are going to go to Matzo Rancho. You guys hear about this place?
I have heard of it.
I haven't been in a while. We're going to Matzo Rancho. We're going with actually 2 of Will's siblings-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
That
this.
makes
They ever
sense.
given you anything free?
No.
What the fuck is going on in
fact,
there?
they charge a lot.
What the fuck is going on in there? Can we get some recognition
Man,
on some level?
the thing is, like, we could stop going and they would never know.
I
Because
know.
They get 1 million people in there every day.
Okay, but seriously, over the years, the amount of customers we've sent their direction.
I hear
Like,
you.
Give us one free bar.
Give
Bob
me
Armstrong.
a bob. Yeah. Give
Something.
me a large bob.
A fucking T-shirt, something. I don't know.
Throw me a knockout martini. You know.
I'm
drink
just
it
saying,
down.
it starts to piss me off when I think about it.
So that's Friday. Saturday, kind of a family day. Soccer game for the P-Man.
Oh yeah.
Family coming up from San Marcos, gonna hang out, watch a little football probs.
How organized is their soccer right now? Is it chaos? Like where you know what I'm saying?
It is, but it's really taken a step up in quality from last year.
That's huge.
Yeah, and so like they actually understand like spacing a little bit better now. They don't all just like run at the ball,
Running a clump.
just kick each other's shins.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
There's still some of that.
That's funny for like 20 minutes, and then when you realize you're gonna have to do a whole season of it, it's like, oh fuck.
They do this thing where if they see the ball in the open field, they just kick it out of bounds as far as they can. I'm like, it's not really what you're supposed to do. We got to go chase it and reset the whole. Just come on. It's really annoying. But yeah.
Okay.
They rolled last week, by the way.
He looked fly in his jersey, man.
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
shin guards and everything.
Oh,
getting
he's sick
big.
with it.
Did you know he's 18 now?
He grew up so
That's
fast.
crazy.
That's pretty much all I got.
What are you doing, Dave?
I got nothing, dude. I'm not really doing anything. You know what I'm doing? I need to see a swing instructor on Friday because I got this thing where I cannot stop pulling my irons.
Wait, what?
I got
Well,
that same shit.
You go see a swing instructor. You're making it sound like it's like just as easy as going to get a haircut. Like
I've got a guy.
that you can just go see whenever.
Well, I have to make an appointment on his online portal.
Okay.
You seen this?
No, that's tight though.
I'll go to his website and I will find a time, and if
You
it's
click on
open-
it?
yeah,
That's crazy. He uses
Okay.
the internet for
pretty dope,
appointments.
dude.
So that's how deep into golf you are right now, huh?
Well, it's just it's ruined like the last 2 months of golf. for
He's
me.
Oh,
sti- hey,
yeah.
So
he's
it's to the
still-
point where like, if I'm going to keep doing this, I got to figure it out, and I'm obviously not good enough to make the adjustment myself.
he's still mid.
Okay. Are you doing well in golf yourself?
No, he's
No,
not.
I'm not even mid.
That's
No.
the thing. That's what's
I gotta
throwing
tell you,
stones at me.
probably
Glass
the
house
thing that fell off the hardest for me during the pandemic. I lost golf to the mat. It just sailed off.
Were we the
I don't
last
know.
people you played with?
Yeah, dude. I never go. I've played, I think, one time in 3 years. It's fucked up. And I don't want to go. It's too hot and I suck too much ass.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fault you there.
And this is not like, I'll just go to my swing instructor. I'm Dave. I'll tweak it a little bit and go shoot 90.
You need a full reset.
Fuck that. I need someone to rip my arms off
Yeah,
and put
Bob.
different arms on.
He's
Because something's wrong with
that
me.
arm
Shoulder problem,
yeah,
something. I don't know. But I stink, Dylan.
You got a shoulder problem.
You stink, baby.
I stink, baby, like nobody you've seen stink, though. Like, people listen and they're like, oh, yeah, okay, he's probably not that bad. No, you don't know what the fuck you're
trust
talking
me,
about.
he stinks.
I am
But-
the woat.
He will drop a bill if you're ever in Cabo and he forgets his golf shoes and golf balls.
Weren't they well over a bill?
The
He
amount
has
of
the
money I
nicest golf shoes
Bro,
in
the amount of
America.
money I spent on that round still, to this day, haunts me. That was not cool. That was not cool.
You got some good shoes out of it.
I had to rent clubs. I had to buy shoes. I think I spent $850.
You bought a box of Pro V1s.
It was an $850 round of golf.
Why'd you get Pro Vs?
I'm a fucking idiot.
'Cause he's
Who
a big
knows?
baller.
What was I doing out there?
What kind of question is that?
Why was I even playing the round?
You could have swapped
Also a
them for
good
some
question.
noodles. You never would have known.
I'm not joking. I love the new hats.
You
Give
like
him a
that
Shrix
shit?
on.
Hey, guess
give
what?
you one.
I'll get you one.
Well, I was going to say, can I leave
Hey.
with a hat?
We'll give you a promo code.
I'll
we-
wear the hat.
We're gonna have some in this office in a couple of days, but they're not here. Yet.
Oh, couple of days, huh?
They're in route.
God, I got to come back in a couple of days.
I'll find you.
Fuck me.
I'll-
Okay.
I'll send a courier.
I'll figure it out.
Will's out Monday too, so if you want to just come back then and
Just do the show again.
yeah, just run it back. I'm sure people would
Hey,
like
today's
that.
been all about running it back, you know?
Hey.
Okay, we didn't roast Russell Wilson hard enough. Can I
No.
No,
just
I
say,
think you guys did.
that video
I'm a fan.
fucking
That guy
stinks.
sucks.
That dude
I'm a
stinks.
fan, dude.
That guy sucks.
The guy's just got it all, man.
Now
and he
go-
loves flying.
Now go watch that
He loves to
Sierra
fly.
music video. It will upset you
1 2
so
step,
deeply.
that one?
No, the one where it's called Ride. Just watch it after the show
Is it
ends.
horny?
It's
Don't
gonna-
watch it
Yeah,
here.
it's real horny. You may need to leave, but
I'm
it
not
will
trying
be
to deal
deeply.
with horny Dylan.
It will
like
make
usual.
you think about how Russell Wilson is spending a significant amount of time with that woman.
Have
and
you
it'll
ever
upset
thought
you.
that maybe he's just a phenomenal lover?
Yeah,
I have too.
because
There's
it's
no
got to
way.
be
He's
something
too corny
going.
to be a good lover.
No, sometimes the corniest are the horniest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm watching it on. It's obviously the volume is off.
Knee jerk reaction.
She's sick with it.
Oh, dude, it gets so sticky in there.
Oh yeah, she's got moves.
Okay. Other than that, I don't really have much planned.
Ludacris was in that video. I saw him at a Wu Chow once. Ludacris. Luda, he was with Aubrey Marcus.
Hey,
it was the
I will
the
say
biggest group of douche in one table I've ever seen.
Don't say
before.
that about him.
the hip movement is noteworthy. I would say.
Great mobility, more so than I have. Hey, I went to Wu Chow for the dim sum brunch with my family on Sunday, last Sunday.
Yeah.
This is me making up for not having any plans. So I'm going to just tell you for the second time this week about my weekend.
The last weekend.
The last one, yeah. It's
Yeah.
really good. I don't know if
Okay.
you've done it. I know
I
you're a
haven't.
Wu Chow guy. I know
I
you're
am.
friends with the guy. It's phenomenal. The brunch is it's really good.
Is he still in there? Did you see him in there?
I didn't see him.
I don't know if he's. I don't know what his deal is anymore. I haven't talked to him in a while. Pandemic.
How did he lock
It affected
Sierra
millions
down?
of people.
It's got to be what he just said. I'm not joking. It's got to be that this guy's just got an absolute tongue on him or something. Like there's got to be
No.
something going on.
Facts.
Seriously,
You seen the tongue on this
it's
guy?
not
It's
his
like-
personality.
It's like Randy bringing Sydney Sweeney to our Christmas dinner or something.
right.
It's like kind of that level. No offense.
Wait.
Can you imagine if
You're
he did
saying
that?
if Randy brought Sydney Sweeney to your Christmas dinner, that's where
Yeah.
the level of shock is for you with Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really
It's about the
insulting
same.
to Russ, not to you necessarily.
Hey, just don't bring Sydney Sweeney's extended family to our Christmas dinner. We don't have that many chairs.
I didn't see that shit coming.
Hey,
I didn't
yeah.
see that shit coming.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
Sydney Sweeney.
Well,
This-
Ross,
Ross, where can the folks at home find you?
I don't know. TikTok. Find me on TikTok
Okay.
with the kids,
with the kids.
that's cool, man.
That's where I.
Hey,
You know what I do
this
on
has
there,
been
Dylan, for
fun.
the kids, man? I bleep out all the curse words I say. They're just gone.
Is that a thing you should
Is that
do?
is that
Should
algae?
we be doing
is
that?
that algae friendly?
I believe so.
Okay.
The Chinese are strange with the things they'll let you say. So I just bleep out all the
Randy,
words
do
that
we
might
do
not be
that?
okay.
No, we
No,
don't
we're,
do that.
we're,
We don't
we're the
give-
bad boys
yeah, we
at
don't give a
TikTok.
fuck, Ross.
Yeah, we all haven't been in TikTok jail like I have, dude. I've been in TikTok prison.
Damn.
Yeah, they'll shut your shit
You
down.
busted out though.
It's fucked up. I got out. I'm clean and free.
Out the clink.
But yeah, appreciate y'all at WR Bolen on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for having me.
It's been a real treat.
Show's
having
always
you.
a lot of fun.
A real treat.
I really like you
You're
too.
a fun guy.
You two guys.
We like you,
You know,
man.
not so much Will, but
No,
he wasn't here, so it doesn't matter.
We don't either.
Yeah.
Well, Dylan, as always, you've been great.
Thanks, Dave.
I thought you were good too, man.
Thanks, man.
You're also pretty solid, man.
I fought through it. This window's still open on my
No, you're not joking. It's
telling
still there.
it's giving me a live update on cryptocurrencies, and it's not looking good.
I do see it's 78 degrees.
That's
outside.
probably. I think it's frozen, so it's
I was
probably
gonna say that can't be right.
heated up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you on. Hey, we're recording Patreon tomorrow. Listener voicemails,
And then I'll be back Monday.
and then Ross will probably be back Monday to get his hat and do the pod. And we got the Too Much Dip live stream tomorrow night, Thursday night, 6:30 Central, on the Too Much Dip YouTube. We will see you soon.
Sports.
Bye.